Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the first show of the year in 2018. This is War Commander Unshackled. And we're stepping... Oh, fuck. God damn it. We're stepping out of the shadows into the single-use shitfest. So, on tonight's panel, of course, we have Deja, we have Godscope, we have King, who... Hopefully he's going to say more than 3 words tonight. We have the lovely Lady Warrior. We have Mr. Lionel Richie Venom. The man, the myth, the legend, Shadow Killer is back. And myself, the ever-immortal Dr. Phil. Shadow currently is not here. He is on the panel, but he's not here. He's trying to pick up his niece. So, yeah.
He's got a flair for the dramatic.
Yeah, of course he does. He's got to make that grand entrance.
Good evening.
He's got to be fashionably late.
Oh, no, he was here and then had to go out, so. Because he does that fairly frequently. So, I hope you all had a good New Year.
Yep, not bad. I went sledding New Year's Eve. It was like freaking 15 below zero, but I did it. It was fun.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
So, my entire Christmas and New Year week, that whole holiday, it was between minus 38 Celsius and minus 45 Celsius.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So I stayed inside.
I don't blame you. That's
put another log on the fire.
A log, I'd put about 20. Fucking hell.
Exactly.
So we go ahead and dive straight into the smattering of release notes that we have for this evening. The following changes have been applied on Wednesday, the 3rd of January update. The current last chance items in the gear store will be removed after the downtime on Wednesday, January 10th. This includes Weaver, Nyx, Sunder, Weaver Tech, Phalanx Tech, Cyclops Tech, and more. Act now before it's too late.
Yeah.
Play for the dramatic.
Yeah, whatever.
As PvP season ends on Monday, January 8th, reach as high on the leaderboard as you can. We will honor the winner in the message above the game. Stay tuned for exciting news about PvP Season 6 as well, which means the Infamy Banks is going to... That one guy that's got like 30,000 fucking Infamy is going to be sat at the top, and Kixeye are going to bow down towards the Infamy Hall.
Yep.
Well done. You shouldn't have put that in the banner. Don't put that shit in the banner. It just gives people an ego that they don't deserve.
Yep.
Mine is bloody well earned, all right?
Mine is too.
So, new world map bases, the Chaplain unit and component base, and the infamous Caretaker bonus token base, which we'll go into in a few minutes, because there's a separate thread on that one.
Mm-hmm.
So, general fixes and improvements. Updated the Acolyte's projectile description for accuracy. Okay. Now, some players were granted an extra Siege Squadron part due to an unforeseen bug. We will be removing one part from affected players and sending them a notification. So if you did get that extra part, you can say goodbye to it.
And if you coined it, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I go back to the PvP thing for one quick second?
No.
You have been
let
told.
me finish. You can let me finish, and then you can go into it.
Okay.
Okay.
The Omega Sandstorm did not grant out an Omega Sandstorm if you previously owned a unit. We brought down the offer, fixed the issue, and re-enabled the offer. I didn't get one, so fuck you, Kixeye.
Yeah.
The Martyrdom training description has been adjusted so it does not get cut off in the Shadow Ops prices screen. Now, which Martyrdom training is that? Because there are 2 of them.
No idea.
Now, Godscope, PvP.
Well, I was hoping, and here's an idea, Kixeye, if you can do this, this would be awesome. Instead of honoring the person who has the most amount of infamy in the entire game who never spends longer than a second out of a bubble. How about honor players who have high infamy, but have taken the least amount of damage protection on their base for the entire season?
That requires Kickstarter to do more work. Good luck getting them to do that.
Yeah. Nice idea, but I don't see them doing it.
And then it requires them to track just who is getting hit, how is getting hit, and so on and so forth. And that also counts to friendlies as well. And I know people still take them.
Oh, yeah.
So that's a thing. So keep that in mind. Anytime you put forth an idea like that, you really have to consider all of the options. It's a good idea, but it's not good in practice.
No.
Because it's going to be one of those kind of deals. So we move on to the... Now, I posted this the other day when it originally got posted. The January event schedule that has been updated with some extra stuff. So, here we go, taking a breath. January 1st, we've already had, so we'll skip that one. January 3rd is today, the Corpus Token base, the downtime, and the Omega Herald base for 24 hours. January 5th, Shadow Ops Phase 8 will begin, and this is the only week that you can actually finish the fucking Seed Squadron and actually have a legitimate unit. The Sentinel token base spawn and the Caretaker bonus token bases spawn, and we'll go over that in my other tab that I have up there. So we have PvP Season 6. Oh, wait, no, I'm a day ahead. January 7th is the Sea Squadron boss base. January 8th is the downtime and release. The Survivor token base, the Caretaker bonus base, again. The Chaplain base, the Elite Legion Legacy base. So now the Legion has been refined to Legacy.
Woohoo! Whatever.
Which means they should bring down the fucking repair time.
Yeah, no shit.
Standard and Elite Herald base is spawned for 48 hours. January 10th is the Gear Store update. The Corpus Token base and the Omega Herald base for 48 hours. January 12th is Shadow Ops Phase 9 beginning. The Sentinel token base and the Caretaker bonus base as well. January 14th, the Sea Squadron boss base, the Survivor token base, Chaplain base, Elite Titan Legacy base, Standard and Elite Herald bases for 48 hours. January 15th, the Survivor token base, the Chaplain bonus base, the Titan Legacy base. Titan? Just a Titan? Why would you want just a Titan? Who has just a Titan?
Well, the Elite Titan Legacy is above. So the Titan Legacies.
Yeah, but who
Titan.
Maybe for some of the newer players, maybe to give them the Titan if they don't have it?
No. The Elite Titan has never had the part system that they've got in now. Anyone who owned the original Titan, the OG, had that automatically upgraded to Elite a long time ago during a rebalance they did. It's why you don't have normal Valkyries anymore or normal riflemen. It's all Elite stuff.
If you leveled your Titan up to 15, it automatically became Elite. Same with Hellfires, Valkyries, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's been a minute.
Mega tanks.
One of those things. So January 17th, again, downtime and release, and Omega Herald base for 48 hours. January 18th is Invasion. January 19th, the final phase of Shadow Ops will begin. The Sentinel base and the Caretaker base again. January 21st is the Sea Squadron boss base for one last time. January 22nd is the Survivor token base again. The Chaplain base, the BFG Legacy base, and Standard and Elite Herald bases for 48 hours. And January 24th is the Corpus token base and the Omega Herald base for 24 hours. January the 25th, which puts this at 5 weeks in between an event almost. The next event begins. And January 31st is the downtime and release and the final raid update.
Oh, I'm thankful it doesn't begin till the 25th. I got a wedding the weekend before, and I'm not going to be in any shape to be playing War Commander.
I got one point. Where are the jug bases? There's no jug bases to upgrade it to Omega.
Nope, not a one.
Yeah,
Not one.
that's a thing.
Hello, Kixeye. Wake up.
I think they're honestly at this point trying to retire the jug.
I do as well. Either that, or you're going to wait to see the parts return in the next event or the following subsequent event. They'll hold you out and make you get them in the event.
No, Hunter, I'm not getting married. Screw that BS shit. No.
My only
Never.
concern, I mean, I'm grateful that the event is being pushed off a little bit later in the month, which allows us to get through a lot of the shit we got to get through in the beginning of the month with all the other bases and tasks. My only concern is, will all events be subsequently pushed back to the end of the month? Or is this a one-time thing, and then our next event in February is going to hit us right on top of the January? That would
Well,
concern
if
me.
Kixeye had any sense, that's debatable at this point, but we have the January event on the 25th, which by that logic gives it 4 weeks in February of having Thursdays, which would push that event to the 22nd. Now, if they push it on the 15th, that's 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
I have a question for everybody. Is the BFG even relevant in game anymore?
No.
No.
No. The BFG has been replaced by the jug.
Yep.
So
Pretty much.
ignore your BF. Yeah, just
What's
even
the chaplain?
BFG.
Chaplain is
It's the new
upgraded
flamethrower unit.
Yep.
They're
crap.
not bad when you level them up. I like them.
I don't.
Well, I'm not doing
I don't like them either. And somebody even in the side chat, there's no blackout bases, there's no Dracon bases. Where are those? Why can't we have those instead of Chaplain and BFG bases?
Right.
No,
Wake up, Kixeye.
Kixeye are pushing this in the order of release.
I'm using
and this
the-
is what I'm
okay.
going to say.
As you guys know, I've come back. Oh, thank you, everybody, for the welcome back. All right, I've come back as an upgrade only. And all I've used this for upgrading has been the Juggernaut and the Herald. And that's it. I have not one new unit at all.
What's the last unit you got?
The regular Herald.
Hey.
I was going to say, yeah, he hasn't done an event since, what was it, June or July was
June.
your last event, I believe?
God damn.
Yeah, he's, yep.
What was the June?
Yeah. And another thing that
I'd have to go back, but I can't be asked.
another thing they could be putting on the map instead of the Ronin bases and the BFG bases. How about some Omega Phantom bases?
Yay, with the tech. Omega tech. Please.
Yeah,
I have
they
the
need-
Phantom. I need the tech.
They need tech bases. They need gold tech bases for all of our units. I mean,
They've
there's
always
things-
needed gold tech bases
Yes.
for all our bases. That's nothing.
absolutely.
That's something we've asked for since they first came out with the fucking workshop.
Yeah.
So who's this bunny guy?
Bernie.
That's our new. Yes, that is
It's-
our new CM, replacing
He seems pretty good so far.
Sulaco.
He's
Yeah,
not
he's
a
not
useless-
horrible.
He's not a useless twat like Sulaco was.
Yeah,
You'll
yeah,
I
he's
miss
not
Sulaco.
Sulaco.
You just need somebody. You need a punching bag.
Well, that's why I call him Bunny.
We all call
Actually-
him Bunny.
He's relatively
I do
decent.
believe his little picture there is quite literally a burning bunny.
It is.
Yep.
I have to say, I like the fact that he posted an actual day, month, week calendar to the side, which lets you see and color coordinates exactly when these bases relate to your 31 day month. I do like that addition in the corner there. It's a quick reference.
Yeah, right now I'm loading in game now to see what I need to upgrade. Because that's all I'm doing. I'm not doing shadow ops. I'm not going to do events. I'm going to upgrade what I have because this is a direct challenge to Wrong Think and the Kickside community. They said that you need to prioritize what you have, and you can still catch up without using any money. So we are going to find out. And this is exactly how I'm doing it. I'm going to use the units that I had last. I'm going to just upgrade those units and my base until it gets caught up. And then I'm going to fight. And I'm going to see how relevant I can be with the units I have.
You're going to have to add some caveats in there.
Do you at least have any phalanx?
Yeah, I think I got 4 or 5 of them.
Okay, you need about 10 times more, and then you'll be okay.
Yeah, at least.
If I can't get them by, I'm not this token shit. I don't even know what the fuck that is yet. I'm still upgrading my Omega. I'm still working on my Juggernaut to get Omega. I got 10 or 7 days now.
Your Jug's not Omega yet?
No, it's not.
Nope, I got 7 days, 12 hours.
And that will make it Omega, or is that on its way?
Hold on, I'm loading up game now. Hold on.
Loki, don't bring that up. Just don't.
The only thing that's a bit of a detriment to you right now is the December event is always a grateful catch-up event. And this past one, and we're going to touch on this because it's typical Kixeye history. They come off of something decent and fuck it up by doing something absolutely horrendous.
Oh, it is Omega. I'm sorry, it's level 34.
All right.
I was going to say, I thought you got it to Omega before you left.
Yep. Now the question to add the front: did you ever get the Ardra unit?
The what?
Ardra, the hero purifier.
Yeah, I got her.
Okay.
And I'm working on my Sandstorm to get it level 33.
Yeah,
okay.
Stop that. Yeah, don't worry about your Sandstorm.
Oh, sorry, my Titan. My Omega Titan is going to 35.
Okay, what level are your phalanxes?
I would at this point push Herald.
They're level 10.
And any other faction air units, because the Omega Titan is good at 32.
And I got to get tokens to upgrade it, I guess. After 10.
Yes, you do. And you'll hate tokens. They're
I don't even know if I have 6 built.
6 tokens?
Oh, let me see if I even got 6 built. I don't even think I have 6 built.
Well, it wouldn't matter because it's 1 token for 1 level, 2 tokens for the following level, 3 more tokens for the 3rd level.
Yeah, I got
and so on.
Yeah, I got
55 tokens from level fucking 10 through to level 20, which is the stupidest fucking thing in the world.
I'm working on my Juggernaut. I ain't working on nothing else but that.
I wouldn't worry too much about your Juggernaut. It's already Omega. It's fine. I would focus, like Dr. Phil said, on your air units of value, and I wouldn't worry about the Sandstorm. The Sandstorm is not going to help you.
No,
I would do the Herald
clean up these days.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I need to make the Herald elite. I only have the regular Herald.
That's what you should focus on. Then.
Yeah, work on your Herald, and then.
My Herald's level 20. I just need 21 more parts.
Oh God!
To make it elite. Another 80 to make it Omega.
When's the Herald base come out?
January the 8th. January the 8th is the next day of the Elite Herald base.
I'll try to see how it does, but I'll be honest, guys. I don't want no help either.
No.
So I said that we should be able to do this on our own with no gold, no help. We should be able to catch up.
Tell you now, you're not going to get your elite parts with no gold or no help.
Right, you're going to need help.
Well, somebody's hitting me now. I hope they have fun. My base is nothing in it.
Oh, I know who's hitting you.
Oh God!
No, hell no. I love Shadow. I wouldn't do that to him.
I wouldn't care.
Not that he'd do it.
It's fun.
No.
Yeah, I mean, hell, I'm kind of curious to see what he uses. I haven't been hitting so long.
They're going to show you what level 20 phalanx do.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's showing you his level 20 phalanx.
Oh, tell him to go ahead. Hold on. I'll screen share it.
Hell, I bubbled you during Warpath.
Me too.
I didn't know where he was. Oh, I didn't. That's right. I didn't play till the last 3 hours.
Shadow, you're not allowed to show my attack log on your base, though.
You have no scruples.
Did you lose your ass?
I hit him with micro healed, air, and ground, and I lost it all.
Fucking.
All right, tell me. Go
Like,
ahead.
I mean, legit. I had 1 bar of health on every unit I used.
Yeah,
Dumbass.
because I'm kind of curious to see what they do. I mean, as you guys can
They're
tell,
gonna
I've
walk
been working
right
on my
through you.
walls.
Just have him throw his damn Herald in there. That'll be entertaining.
I've seen a Herald.
No,
yeah.
with those X hunters now. Ooh.
So you should have level 12 CC by now, yeah?
Yeah. My CC is max. I've been working on my guns.
Oh, good. Okay.
I'd work
Oh
on
yeah,
your-
because you got the absorption turrets you have to do, and the other turrets, and
Zoom out.
there's a new
Wow.
level on your avalanche, and yeah.
Well, the new level
Wow.
on the Avalanche came out last week.
Oh my.
That's level 20
And
phalanx.
it's ugly.
Need to say I'm
I'm
highly
not
impressed.
saying it. My
And that's
YouTube
all she
chat's
wrote.
lagging.
Look how fast he went through that.
Oh yeah.
Lonnie, go north. Go north. Run over all the
Yeah.
lines.
Go north. Go north. Go over it. Get the walls. Get the walls, Lonnie. Go get the walls. Come out. Come out. Come out. Damn. We were all
No,
trying
that's
to say-
impressive. I mean,
They are very impressive. I love them.
but that shows, okay,
Very powerful.
I've been out since June. All right, I've been out since June, and he just walked through my base. So I need to go ahead and get rid of all airborne platforms, looks like, and go straight to
Reinforced.
reinforce. Yep.
That's what I'm working on slowly. Oh, come
That's
on,
what I
come on.
got.
Go to the right. Go to the right. No, go out. You know he's listening. He's not going to do it. He knows what we're trying to do.
I'm sure he's
Oh, he probably sees the mines.
Probably.
Well, I'm sure he probably saw the photo that you put up. Obviously.
Oh yeah,
On the
probably.
page. So.
I need to completely redo my base. It looks like
Yep.
walls are relevant now.
Yeah, they're more relevant than they
Yep.
used to be.
You just
You
don't
get those in your base. Juggernaut doesn't last very long.
No.
Yeah. The support turrets are a thing.
Yeah, I'm working on those now.
But that, as they say, is that.
That. Yeah.
Oh shit. God damn Venom, stop fucking with my chi.
Yeah, that was impressive. That was very impressive.
Oh,
Yeah.
it shows it.
We actually have a briefing on the caretaker and chaplain base.
What's a caretaker?
Caretaker is the newest unit that has no weapon at all.
No.
So what the fuck does it do?
It
Okay.
absorbs damage.
Yep.
Like, you
So
know
it's
how
a pure
the
suicide
Ardra.
unit.
No. Well, yes,
Yeah,
in a
it's-
way.
It is quite literally a tank. It does nothing more than tank damage.
Mm-hmm.
The idea is just like the hero units would have that radius. Any unit inside that radius would get a buff. With this caretaker, any units within the caretaker's radius, the damage is pushed off of the unit that's getting attacked and placed onto the caretaker. So the caretaker takes the hits. It also takes effects. So shock will go to the caretaker rather than the tank, provided the caretaker and the tank are, next to each other, so to speak.
So, question: how do I get this caretaker?
It was in the event.
Last event.
Okay. Another question: how do I get more phalanx?
You could
Probably
currently
next
get
to the
them from
event.
store, but you're going to probably have to wait for the event because the corpus stuff's about to go out of the window.
Yeah, if you got any medals, I would buy as many as you can.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't.
All right. So I need to get armor platform or reinforced.
No,
Which one?
reinforced.
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 I need to get some Thor. Let's see. Do I even have medals? Got 132K.
Well, you can get one.
That's-
Okay,
I get one.
You might do better to save those and actually try to do an event.
I would
do
use the
the
medals to get shock first, and then
I get a Weaver. No, I can't. Not yet. Weaver, Nyx, and Sunder.
And those are all
Cyclops.
heroes.
Nyx is good. She's the only real
Yeah,
good one.
she's the Fury hero. and I like her. And then Sunder is the Vindicator hero, and what's the other one that was out there? Weaver is the Liberator hero.
Lonnie only took an hour and 7-minute damage.
Yep.
To flatten my base completely. With no air, ground only.
He wasn't trying.
And yeah, he wasn't trying. He probably could have taken less.
Like the new laser tank?
Yes.
With a little bit more.
Yes.
Because it hurts. The unit itself, I've never really gotten to grips with because I don't like it. But
I could have really fucked him and go ahead and threw up my goddamn. I still have one of those drop ships.
Save that for a rainy day.
Yep, I still got one set. I need to get some resources so I can.
Hey, didn't you have 2 of them? What happened to that second one?
Fuck you! Shut up.
Remember, the internet never forgets.
Yeah.
No, it does not. Get back on track here for a second.
We had a track.
I gotta get some resources. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, Caretaker bonus base, and we joked about this for a little while.
We did
when the Caretaker came out, because it has no weapons. How is it supposed to do the bonus base? And it actually looks like Kickside took the ideas we had on board.
Mm-hmm.
We'll obviously only be able to use Caretaker units. The base will spawn on January 5th, 12th, and 19th. And use the Caretakers to accompany and protect allied units, computer-controlled allied units. So you can't focus your target on any of them. So you're simply there to protect them. And their mission is to take out the base, destroy all of the buildings to win, and the base resets after each attack.
And see, this was my concern. They're forcing us to suicide our caretakers for this.
What did I say when the Caretaker came out? It would be Kickside's brand new cash cow.
What is the repair on it?
1 hour from dead.
1 hour, 14 minutes.
Yeah, 14. Yeah.
You can have 8 of them in a platoon, and the full platoon is 9 hours.
And I suggest for these, you don't use 8 in a platoon. You use 4, 1 in each tab, and deploy them individually.
Yep. I would wholeheartedly agree, because the Caretaker has this thing. The more of them you use, the damage is spread out across the units. So if you have 2 Caretakers in the same aura, they will take damage, both of them at the same time. It will be half the damage across the board, but it will still take damage. So that's I don't like that. The Chaplain unit and component base appears on the map for 72 hours, beginning at 12 a.m. PST on January 8th, January 15th, and January 22nd. And, of course, it's fucking training tokens from the new bases. Acolytes, Purifiers, Seekers, Valiant, Vindicator tokens. And, of course, the Chaplain unit components is Chaplain units or tech. I don't know what they've done to this one, because it's usually either 1 or 3 units and then tech after the first hit. Mm-hmm. So on the second base, you usually get tech out of them.
All right.
So I don't know what they've done to this. And I don't like it. But of course, everyone on the panel, other than Shadowkiller, knows what these techs are. So I'll quickly go through it and recap for him. We have lightweight fuel, which is 15% increased movement speed. Heavy fuel, which is 25% increased damage to buildings. The wide nozzle is 100% increased AoE size. The focus nozzle is 30 plus range. The combustion training, the enemy units killed by the Chaplain explode on death, dealing damage to surrounding enemy units and structures. And the sprint training is movement speed increased by 100% for 5 seconds the first time the unit takes damage. So that's those ones.
All right.
So if you decide that you want to see what the Chaplains are, then that's what you're going to get. I don't like them.
I think I'm going to stick with what I've got and see how far I can go with just these few units. I am damn well. I'll be honest. All these are regurgitated units from the past, just a little bit stronger, but really no different. I think I go far with what I've got, or I hope I can anyway. But I'm damn well going to find out.
You will find out.
You're going to find out. I just want to caution you to not underestimate the change in the power curve and the.
I'm not going to hit no bases. I'm not going to fight. I'm going to keep my base just like it is, completely empty until I can get my base caught up. If it gets flattened, and oh no, not flattened. Please don't.
Oh, no.
I'm not going to worry about that. I'm not going to worry about events. I'm not going to worry about shadow ops. I'm going to go old school, straight out, original War Commander and do with what I've got, and that's it. And I'm going to see how relevant I can be with what I've got.
As far as Shadow Ops goes, you could probably miss out on this one. The Siege Squadron, I don't like that personally. Other people do like the look of it. I don't. However, I would recommend sticking around for the event.
I concur with Dr. Phil on that, because the event will get you some things that will be helpful for you in addition to what you already have.
Right. I mean, that's fine. I mean, I'll that's not a problem. But you got to know that if I can't do it, I'm not going to break my I'm not going to break my balls trying to get it.
Right.
No. That's understandable.
Like I said,
at the moment, the events have been, the last. What is it? The Thorium Rush was the November one that blew. The last one was fairly good.
Mm-hmm.
So I expect more of the same from the upcoming one at the end of the month. Which, to be perfectly honest, if you have most of the Gen, I think the Gen 2 didn't start coming out until July, so you may be up to date on the Gen 1 faction units. I think, off the top of my head, you may be missing one or two, but they're not that important.
I got a Juggernaut. I got a Herald. If I can't do it with those two units, then I can't do it.
You've got a Jug, you've got an Ardra, you've got a Herald, and because this faction and the upcoming event is going to be Sentinel-based, all three of those are Sentinel units, so you should fare pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to do the best of what I got, but, this is a direct challenge. This is what they've been telling us for years.
Mm-hmm.
They've been telling us this for years. When Sulaco was CM, when Burt was CM, all of them have all said the exact same thing. That you can be out of the game for a while and be able to catch up without coining, without help. They've told us this. So, I've been gone since July. Let's see if I can do it. And, I'm not your average player. I have been playing this game for a long time, so I know the angles. I know how to use my units. I do have a slight advantage over most people who are either starting new or coming back. But let's see. I'm dying to find out. I know you guys are too.
So before we jump on to the last thing in my list for this evening, which is the Bernie's briefing room thing, has anybody got any questions, comments, advice for Shadow Killer? Since he's just coming back to the game, it's one of those things.
Well, like I said, I Dr. Phil said it, and I think I read it, and I will again. The events are important. Shadow Ops, screw it. I mean, that's my opinion, because I'm done messing with Shadow Ops because I don't have the time or the patience to mess with it. Champass, do you have Hydra Shadow?
Yeah. It's just a regular Hydra. I don't have Elite. It's just a regular Hydra.
Okay, just regular Hydra.
What level is the Hydra?
Yeah, what level is your Hydra?
I don't know. Give me a second, guys. I'm in a resource base.
Did you get a package? A
welcome back package?
A welcome back. Yeah.
No. Kixeye don't like me that much, guys. Come on.
Well, we had Venom had to ask, but really, I the events are.
I got a better chance of seeing God than getting something from them for free.
Well, I mean, getting a care package would have been pretty helpful, because back when I'm surprised you didn't get at least some of the faction stuff.
I got nothing. I got no care package. I got if you want to buy a dog.
Oh, we all got that. Oh, we're gonna get to that.
Yeah,
oh, we're gonna jump on that. In fact, we're gonna jump on that right the fuck now.
Yep, do it.
This single-use bullshit has to end immediately.
Amen.
None of this fucking offering out one single-use max for $1.90. I could go to McDonald's and get 2 double cheeseburgers for $1.90. Get the fuck out of here.
And the cheeseburgers would last longer.
They would. They would.
I'm taking it that the new dogs suck.
Oh no,
It's not that they suck.
It's not that the fact that they suck. It's the fact that at the moment, Kickstarter are on this phase where I think they've fired all of the QA staff because they're throwing this single-use bullshit during the events in lieu of other rewards that could be offered to players, like tech or extra units or some other shit. No, they've started providing the single-use hero. Max was November. Polly Won a Cracker was last month. Jesus, Max is the dog, and Polly is the Cyclops.
There was a rumor floating around at one time that they were going to make the dogs permanent, but they haven't done that either.
The statement was that all single-use units, the exception being the zombies, but the single-use units were going to be interjected in the game as usable units, permanently usable units. This was a testing phase.
Exactly.
However,
testing.
I have Elite Hydra.
Oh, cool.
Well, it's level 22.
There you go. This reminds me of what was said about the New Age trophy. The New Age trophy is going to do something really cool after you get it. It hasn't fucking done anything different.
No.
It is what it is. So
I
this
really
is yet
believe-
another step on us as the public, just saying one thing and not delivering.
I really believe that this is just one, they don't have a QA department, they never have, and two, they are testing this stuff to see if people use it, like it, whatever, and they don't know if it's going to work or not.
Mm-hmm.
It's true quality assurance. And then once they figure out, okay, it works, then maybe we'll make it a permanent unit. But who knows?
I don't see them making it a permanent unit.
I expect them to make it a permanent unit. We'll get another singles-use unit in January because it's already going to be there. It's already on the agenda. It'll be a Sentinel single-use unit. And by the event in February, we'll have the open track where we could go and earn all 3.
Mm-hmm.
That's the prediction. I made it a couple of months ago, and I'm gonna reiterate the point now. It will be another set of fucking heroes that they'll shove fucking tokens down your face in Warpath to go and upgrade the bloody thing. It's a money-making machine.
See, and this is true. This is my position. I don't mind the single-use unit in the event itself. And after the event is ended, the units expire and they're terminated from your account. Mm-hmm. It's the same as using the helper unit. But instead of the helper unit being only in the base of attack, this is a unit that you're given as a helper unit that you can carry from one base to another or add multiples to the next base attack. That I like. That idea in the back of my mind would be fine. What absolutely disgusts me is taking this single-use bullshit out of the event 5 days and bringing it in lieu of for however long they have it in your account. And then the biggest absolute fucking disrespectful kick to the teeth, slap in the face, is them trying to sell you this shit. That is the lowest fucking scumbag thing I have ever seen this company do. It was one thing to give you these single-use things. It was another thing to give it to you, as a gift package during Christmas or whatever, if they wanted to do that. But to hawk it for money, fuck you, Kicksai.
Yep.
If it ain't permanent, don't put a price tag on it.
Agreed.
We can get it in events, okay. You can give it to us in bases. We defeat the base. We'll coin the repairs if you're willing to coin the repairs. That's your cash cow there. but don't fucking straight up put a price tag on a unit that theoretically the first time you deploy it is the last time you'll ever see it.
You could deploy that unit in a base and disconnect or flash crash or whatever, and by the time you've got back in, the unit's dead, and you've just wasted it.
So I'll take $2 and burn them before I'll give you fucking $1.90 pissed off. Just saying.
I don't have a $2 bill, so and
I used to have silver certificate $2 bills, but that's a story for after.
Trying to burn £2 coins is going to be the most difficult thing I've ever tried in my life. Have you ever tried to melt metal with a lighter? It just doesn't fucking work.
Well, flash crash it.
Exactly. It's like just throwing your money away. I understand that the company wants to make money so the game can keep running until Flash decides it's going to go fuck itself.
Like I said, put them in a base. Give them as a reward in a base. You'll make the money on repairs. You'll make the money on other aspects of it.
They won't make any money from me. I won't fucking do the damn thing.
Well, okay, but those that are willing to. But you do not outright put a $sign on that version of a unit. It's one thing to offer a Titan. It's one thing to offer a Nyx. It's one thing to offer Cyclops in a package. Those units, once you have them, you can scrap them, rebuild them, you have them for whatever. That's fine. But you don't put a $ symbol on a zombie. You don't put it on a fucking Paulie, and you don't put it on this fucking Max. That is absolutely just lacking all scruples from my own personal, it's just
it lacks moral fiber, to be perfectly honest. Oh yeah, here's a thing for $2. Oh yeah, the price looks nice, but the fact that it's a single unit, it's actually worth fucking nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But you can do that. Shit. You can do it 8 times, so you can add up to 40.
Oh no!
Yeah, but wow, like okay, ooh, I can get me 8 doggies and 8 collars and 8 whatever. I can get that shit in the event easy. That's why I use my spare XP on when I have extra XP left over in the event. I buy some dog collars because I don't use them.
I mean, in theory, the only thing you're actually paying for with your money is those tech, because those are permanent. The dogs disappear, but you should hold on to your collars.
Mm-hmm.
And those tech are not worth $1.90.
I still wouldn't do it. There's the thing that Kickstarter have been doing more recently with these offers. They seem to get more and more ridiculous with every other day. And somebody actually made a point of this earlier on with a Photoshop screenshot of what it was. I'm going to bring it up because it was quite hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
It had in it
all Omega units:
the Omega Warrig, the Omega Jug, the Omega the Omega Titan, the Omega Sandstorm, the Omega Blackout, the Omega Herald.
Yep.
It might not have had the Sandstorm in there, but it had at least 5 Omega units were in that image, and I'll have to bring it up. And the ridiculousness for the low price of 2,000 gold.
No, it wasn't 2,000. I thought it was 299 gold.
No, 2,000 gold.
2,000 gold. 2,000.
Yeah.
Because the markdown price was something ridiculous of like 450,000.
Yeah, some nonsense like that. I mean, it was a joke. I saw it early this morning.
99% didn't make it.
Which, for the layman term, is the guy who made the screenshot estimated the cost at $4,500.
Yep.
Which is fucking stupid. I mean, the second I saw it, I thought, hang on a minute, this ain't real. And you could quite obviously see that it was a Photoshop in the image, but it was pretty funny to see. But it just illustrates the ridiculousness of these offers. When they first came in, everybody thought they were great. And they were. They offered some good stuff at a good price.
Some of them were
willing. Some of them were better than others, I would agree. And I bought several of them when they were good offers. The Ada offer I bought because she was dirt cheap. And she was the best buy I think I've ever made other than the base upgrade pack. But it's ridiculous. Kixeye have gone off the fucking wall And it reiterates my point about single-use units and their lack of a QA team. Now, I know they've had a QA team in the past because a friend of mine who worked at the company who got fired, ironically, worked in QA. And then he became CM of Vega Conflict, and his name was Lex. And Lex still is, and still was, my favorite person at Kixeye. He doesn't work there anymore, thank Christ, but that's one of those things. But if you're going to throw these at players in the vain attempt for players to test them so you can corroborate the data and take all of the necessary data and put it to marketing and say, well, this is what they're going to do, this is what we need to do, and everything else. And it goes to the turret rebalance. And we've already encountered this since the fucking thing happened.
Shadow, check side chat.
Fuck them. Fuck them in the ear. Fuck them in the nose. Fuck them in the ass. Just fuck them completely. And I will restate the same thing. If you get any of these single-use units during the event, don't use them. Leave them in your base and don't use them. Don't do Kixeye's job for them.
Nope.
The nature of preview is to give us an upcoming look at what's coming out. So what you do there, Kixeye, is you put the final version of that unit in the preview and let us play with it. Don't create single-use scenarios that don't exist in the first place. Because it's ridiculous. We don't need it, and you don't need that much crap on your servers to begin with. Because all you're doing here is taking up space.
Mm-hmm.
That's resources that could have been used somewhere else. Like fixing the attack log, for instance. And we'll segue into that right the fuck now. Because I'm already heated enough. Whatever you have done in the last 72 hours has not only broken my attack log, which is one of the few things that worked 100% of the time.
Mm-hmm.
The second thing that got broken in the mishap of this was my ability to actually send in a support ticket about the broken attack log.
Oh, shit.
Because they broke that as well. I filled out all the forms. I uploaded the screenshot of the busted attack log with the time and date stamp and everything, and a sample of my fucking DNA.
Wah, wah.
And I hit send, and nothing.
Let me see if I can send one, because my attack log is broken as well.
I tried in vain for 45 goddamn minutes before I messaged somebody and said, look, you need to go yell at somebody for me. Because this is busted, and this is busted.
All right, let's see if I can... Oh, that's not what I want.
And other than the bloody mine factory that recently got broken and fixed and broken and then fixed again, it's one of the few things that have worked absolutely 100% of the time.
Yeah, I had to comment on a gentleman in the forums who said that the mine factory was the only thing. I said, no. And he said, gold, at least it's still gold, coin still works. I said, no, they fucking broke that in the past as well.
King switching factions has been broken for a while.
There literally is nothing left in this game that at one point or another had not been completely foobarred.
The only thing that used to work 100% of the time, and they even managed to break that lately, was the damn mines.
Yep.
That is the only thing. And they didn't write that code. And they still broke it.
Yep.
No, the original creator, writer, developer, David Scott, wrote the mine factory.
Yeah, and it worked 100%. And they managed to...
And he don't work there anymore.
And he...
Hey, just let you guys know my attack log works perfect.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Yeah, mine was-
Hey, Shadow.
All right, well, I was
Take out
able
a Vanquisher. Tell us how well that works.
Yeah.
And on a side note, all joking aside, mine works perfectly too.
I hate
Well, I was able to send a support ticket, so We'll see.
Well, I'm going to go yell at somebody in a minute over this because I need to get the fuck out of the sector that I'm in right now.
Yes,
I gotta say hi to somebody. Kip, hi, Jack. I know you're watching YouTube. Better say hi to me, woman.
She's in there somewhere, I think.
They're about 30 seconds behind.
Yes, she's in there. She's in there. Fucking champ, clear your cookies and cats. God damn it.
Here, I got that.
Yeah, I'll clear your bloody cookies.
Kiss my ass. So you
I think that's the first time Champ's ever got timed out, and I didn't do it.
No,
And
you didn't do it.
The funny reason is Godscope actually is the reason why I timed him out. That
was mean.
There she is.
That was mean.
You see the YouTube chat there, SK?
Yeah, Shadow, look at the YouTube chat.
So the final thing on my shit list for this evening, and I call it the shit list because I'm not particularly happy with this, but I got to do what I got to do and do everything else. So Bernie's briefing room, the last episode had Wrong Thinker on. They chatted for about 30 to 40 minutes. But they will be recording a new podcast with Golden Doodle this week around the topic of PvP. Some questions directly from us, the community. So if you want to ask a question after they sift through all of the shit from, I'm not even going to go scroll through all of that because I would break my own brain in the process. And he does say, please note, due to time constraints, won't be able to ask every question. So please don't take it personally if your question doesn't make it onto the show. Now, when you're going to do this, if you're going to do this, be aware. Be constructive. Don't be a dick. And every time you make your question relevant, to be perfectly honest. And that's about that.
Yeah. And I've already looked at some of the questions that are out there on that. I have not put one out there myself. No, they specifically said questions about PvP. People, PvP, not when are you fixing the leaderboard, not when are you going to do this.
Where's my goddamn leaderboard?
Well, I'd like to know where the damn leaderboard is too, because I'm sick of fucking waiting on one. However,
Golden Doodle is
the doodle is one of the I think it's product manager or something like that.
Yeah.
I can't remember what his official title was, and I can't remember. I can't be asked to go looking for the thread.
Looks like I'm gonna have to start posting on the forums again.
Yeah,
you gotta catch up to all the vernacular of the doodle and the CM Battle Bernie.
In the last 8 months, do you think they took that IP ban off you or what?
No.
Hey, we got a new CM. We've got a new CM. Scarlet.
No, I got my name on a big fucking board that says never let that go form. Me and a person that you guys, me and another person that you guys hate.
Yeah, they did not write that on the dryer.
Me and Red Steel are on a permanent never give back status, okay?
They did not write your name in dry erase marker on the wall. They wrote it in spray paint.
Yeah, they did. Permanent spray paint, never coming down with nothing.
Yep.
And
I will never get.
Speaking of Red Steel, you pussy bitch motherfucker. Why don't you come hit me when I'm online instead of 5:30 in the morning when I'm in bed? And then jump out and
he's a bitch.
And then go get buried 8 tunes deep by your little butt buddies. You know I'm one person by myself. Come fucking hit me when I'm here.
Is he still getting on up? God, boy.
Yeah. Oh, he's on me. Yeah, he's on me now because he was 2 weeks ago. I supposedly insulted him. Well, you know what? Fuck you. And
you insulted his lack of intelligence.
Come hit me when I'm online and I can fucking defend. Don't be a pussy and hit me at 5:30 in the morning. End of story.
Dr. Sorry. See the side chat there? Did you touch
I see everything. I see everything.
I'm about to log off of here, guys.
Okay.
Yep.
I know it's getting close to your
bedtime. You old
hell no, it's my League of Legends time.
Yeah, because you know he's not giving that up.
Hell no. I love League of Legends.
I don't blame you.
What division you in?
Huh?
Welcome back,
What
Shadow.
division?
Silver.
That's it?
I'm not put the season doesn't start until next week. This is preseason. Starts all over again.
Oh wow.
That sounds like War Commander.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, but this game runs smooth. Right, their developers really talk to their community. Okay, their developers have, they have all kinds of, live streams. If something goes down, they fix it right away. They don't wait. Their leaderboard works.
Oh, you mean their support staff actually plays the game? Damn. That
Yes, they do, and they're ranked. They're not just, they're just not support. These guys play, and they're ranked players. They're, platinum challenger players. These are, the high elo guys.
Yeah.
So, if something's broke, they know how to fix it. And it's a, billion-dollar gaming industry. Trust me. They want to fix it as fast as possible because they get paid a lot.
Oh, there you go. That's that one.
Hey, let me tell you, I love League, man. I have, really no problems with it. None. I do not have a bedtime. Fuck you. All right, guys. I want to thank you guys for letting me come on.
Anytime.
I will see y'all
next week.
I might. Yeah. Well, I think Dutch wanted me to jump on a Saturday show, so I'll probably jump on Saturday show with Dutch. If not, I'll definitely see y'all next Wednesday. Later, Shadow Killer. I'm out, guys. Peace.
Bye, Shadow.
Take it easy.
Later.
KS Man of Noob said that he's gonna quit War Commander and go back to COC. He's gonna go back and play cock.
Jesus fucking Christ! Somebody time his ass out.
You flaming homo.
And KS
Clash of Clans.
He's timed out for the second time by me tonight.
If it happens again, I'm going to take one of your fingers. That'll be my funny prank.
One does not play that game.
He also said that you should try and flatten me live on the show. Phil.
Who?
KS said Phil should try and flatten me live on the show.
It'll be easy. I'll send 300 riflemen, he's DC his ass, and then hit his base with a herald. That'll be good.
Your herald would die almost instantly.
That's not the point.
Oh. All right.
That is not the point. If he can't control his shit, I can murder him quite easily.
That's true.
And I will use every dirty trick in the book. Because I know them all.
Oh, and KS, like you think I don't know what your real name is? Bye-bye.
All right, okay. Has anyone got anything further to mention on any of the shit we've discussed tonight?
Nope.
Negatory.
Anything additional that we haven't discussed?
Yeah. Something I brought up in the pre-show. If Kixeye is listening, or at some point will listen to this, why, when you gave us a PvP air tune, did you make it half the capacity of the regular PvP tune that you replaced? Are you on drugs or what? Because 1500 space on an air PvP tune is laughable. Either please make it to the capacity limit of our storage, like the original PvP tune that you took away from me was, or make it the equivalent of the airfield, like a normal air platoon, because this 1500 space for an air PvP plat is a joke.
Yeah, that's like...
That's all from me.
I got one too. Okay. They had the expert Dina in the gear store. Okay. My Dina was an expert. I figured, okay, fine. So I went and gave them medals for that thing. Turn around. Now I had two Dinas. I had to scrap the old one, build the expert Dina, and wait 4 days to have a unit that should have just been an upgrade from level whatever to level 40. Something right.
No, they don't do that.
We said that way back when, but it's one of those things. Expert came in later on, so they Kickside broke their own system.
No shit. I mean, I'm sorry. That should have been an upgrade.
Usually, when you upgrade the unit, you have to put it back in, spend the res on it, blah blah blah, to take it to the next level after that. So you'd be waiting some time anyway.
But I mean,
having to scrap and rebuild, I'm still not happy with that. But shit happens. But she goes into the legacy pile now, along with everything bloody else that we've ever used, in order to make room for the brand new faction stuff. That's going to be shit.
Hey, GS. I just looked. My air PvP is 3,000 too.
Godscope's got a busted tune.
Yeah, because I saw in the side chat people were saying, "Well, mine's 3,000." So I don't have anything in mine, but I was just looking, and mine is 3,000 as well.
Mine is 2,700.
Mine's 2,250.
Could it be? What would they base on? Now my airfield is maxed.
It's your
my helipad. My helipad.
Okay. With the
it's
two
connected
helipads,
through your helipad.
But
which one?
Yeah,
I think it's the newest one.
My newest one is 7.
Well, here's the thing. I have an air PvP platoon, and I don't have the second helipad, so it's not that one.
So wait, which one's second? Tango or Delta?
Who knows?
Tango's the new one.
Yeah, my first helipad is 25. It's one level from max. I think it's my second helipad is only 7 because I haven't messed with it, but my airfield is maxed.
Okay, well, wait a second. Okay, this is a great night. So your PvP air is 3,000.
Yes.
All right, so it's not connected to helipad Tango.
It's connected to the airfield.
It's connected to the airfield because your airfield is maxed. Mine is not. My airfield is only level 23, and I sit at 2,700 platoon space in the PvP air. My Tango is only level 8. 2, 4, 6, 8.
Lonnie, stick around.
Which is higher than yours.
Stick around for 10 minutes,
PvP
please.
Air plat is less. So obviously.
Yeah, I think it must be
your airfield, not your helipads.
Now see, my Tango is 1,800.
Mm-hmm.
My
I'm 1850.
My Alpha is 3,000, and then my PvP is 3,000. Oops, that's the wrong one.
I mean Delta. Delta's your helipad. Delta Tango.
Yeah, and my Delta is 2,900.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm Delta 28 because I'm one shy of yours.
Okay.
My Tango is 1850, and my airfield is, oh Jesus Christ, I want to see that. Well, my air is 23, and like I said, with that it shows up as a.
Okay.
If you're still having difficulty with your airfield in your PvP, Godscope, I would recommend sending a support ticket.
Yep, I agree.
Alpha's 2,700. And PvP air is the same. So those two are connected. So it's your airfield.
Is that everything?
That is that.
Yeah. Only thing I got is, so they're taking away the parts they get for free, correct?
Yes.
That's what they said.
Yes.
So are they going to fix it like they fixed the Herald when they accidentally left the people with the units?
Probably not.
I would hope not, and I hope they'd remove them and make them build it again. And if they coined it, give them back the gold.
Yeah, that's just my only thing, because, when Scooby accidentally got it, and they supposedly took it away, he still had it, and he was still able to use it however the fuck he wanted, and then the next week they just said, fuck it, and gave you unlimited parts for the next ops.
Yeah, well, we're coming up on the round 10 anyway, so
we're on round 8 right now. We're on 7 at the moment. 8 starts tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, no, 8 starts on Friday. Sorry. 9 and 10 in the following weeks before the event. So that's a thing. And if that is everything, ladies and gentlemen, we'll go ahead. We'll wrap up and we'll throw some shout outs out there before my final word. I gotta go look and see what the order of the panel is in tonight. So we'll start with Disha. Give me some shout outs there, buddy.
First of all, I'd like to say thank you, Doc. Good show as always. I'd like to thank the panel. We did another good one. Y'all keep coming back. To Shadow Killer and Skipjack, thank y'all for being around. We miss you, Skip. To the players watching on YouTube, come back. We'll have more information at another date. And to my clan in 108 Hell's Knights, keep kicking butt. We got it. Later, bye.
Nicely done, nicely done. Godscope, shout outs, last words. Wake up, motherfucker.
I was muted, my bad. I will give my shout out to Kixeye and apologize for what I said 10 minutes ago. I looked into my base, and when I came back a couple weeks ago from my computer being blown up, my BVP air tune was 1500 space. So all I could put in it was 4 hailstorms and a sandstorm. I just looked in it now, and I'm sitting at 1450 space out of 2600. So it is back to normal.
There you go.
I would like to shout out to the lovable Skipjack. You're awesome. Keep doing everything that you're doing. We all appreciate you 100%. And thanks for letting me come on the show.
Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. King, you got any shout outs?
Shout out to Shadow for making his return and actually testing Kixeye's hypothesis, because we all know Kixeye's never actually tested themselves. Shout out to Skipjack. Love you as always. Shout out for Doc hosting this show. Shout out to everyone on the panel, and then hopefully Kixeye actually does fix the Siege Squadron shit and not just like they said they would, but that's a foreseen thing, so that's about it.
Alrighty. Lady Warrior, you got any shout outs?
Oh, shout out to the panel. Shout out to everybody out there in YouTube land that's listening now and that will listen later. We appreciate everything. Welcome back, Shadow. Hi to my good sis, Skipjack. Good to see you out there in YouTube land. Hope we see you again next week. Mookie, a.k.a. Red Steel. Kiss my ass, bitch. And you know what? No, I don't have much in there, because I know you only going to hit me when I'm offline. Tell me when you want to come, baby, and let's do it. Because then we can play, and I'll play hard. You might still get a flat, but it won't be cheap. Shout out to all my babies in 115. Y'all keep doing what you're doing, and that is it for me.
Van, you got any shout outs?
Yeah. Shout out to you for hosting this show, although I did my level best to try to fuck up your mojo. Shout out to the illustrious Skip. Love seeing her out there in chats. She's always welcome to, be a part of watching our shows. Shout out to Shadow Killer. Best wishes and luck on your hopefully triumphant return. Although I know it's an uphill battle that, thank God, I won't have to take. Good luck on that. I just don't see you lasting very long. But I just want to thank everybody for watching our shows and for supporting the channel and the Facebook page. That's it.
Holy shit, someone got slapped with the banhammer and YouTube
You're
chat.
welcome.
Thank you, sis. Appreciate it.
You know, there are a few people out here that
Who the fuck names their account Mookie Bets?
Some fucking idiot is exactly who that is. But there's a few things on my list, and I'm going to dive into one of them, and it's a shout out to two people specifically. One is for CD, and the other one is to fuck you, Lonnie. Oh boy, this one hit me harder than it should have done. And although me and Lonnie have had our differences recently, we're patching things up as best we can and putting all this political war commander shit to one side. Lonnie's been my friend for a long time, and I'm just not gonna let that go by the wayside. And City has recently set up a GoFundMe for Lonnie. Lonnie has been diagnosed with testicular cancer. I'm not entirely sure if I should have said that publicly or not, because I don't know if he wants the community at large to know. My father died of testicular cancer at the age of 42, 8 years ago. And it hurt. And it hurt me harder than anything in my life. And to the community at large, to Unshackled, to the War Commander community, City has set up he's done it through PayPal at the moment, and he's donating the proceeds to Lonnie as it comes in. And I will provide all of the links that are necessary to the specific places where you can go and donate a couple of bucks, donate as little or as much as you want. That is entirely down to you. But it's one of the things that I won't usually go through. But because of the nature of it and what it is, I will support it 100%. And I expect all of you to do the same.
Already did.
It's not one of those do it because I said so things. Well, it is and it isn't, but it's do as little or as much as you can, and every penny helps.
I'll check that chat.
Every penny. And I genuinely mean it. Because he doesn't have health insurance. And that's why I make jokes about the NHS, the National Health Service in the UK and American being all money, 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 because that's what it is. Money makes the world go round. But in this case, it puts everything aside. And everybody, even if it's $1, $2, $5, $10, Unshackled, as the YouTube has 1,500 subs on it. The Unshackled page has almost 900 members. $1 is $1.
Mm-hmm.
It's not much for the price of a cup of coffee.
Can I make a suggestion, Phil?
Go for it. Yeah,
we do a PvP show. We get him on here. We monetize it. Every cent that video makes goes to him. Goes to the GoFundMe.
Making money from YouTube is a pain in the ass since the adpocalypse, and because of the content that we provide, it would be demonetized immediately.
Well, it depends on who we have on.
Well, if I'm running the show, it's going to be demonetized immediately.
Yeah.
True point. Fair enough.
And honestly, from the bottom of my heart, what's left of it anyway, best wishes, good luck. And if we can do this as a community, we can help you beat this. You're a strong, stubborn ass motherfucker, Lonnie, and I love you like a brother. And you got to beat this, and we will. And we'll all do it together, because that's what Unshackled is. We're all a community at large. We may disagree like a dysfunctional family, but that's what we do, and we do it pretty damn well. My final words for this evening are basically this. Shout out to the panel. Shout out to everybody in the YouTube. Thank you very much for coming along tonight. I've lost my fucking... God damn it, I closed the wrong window. I lost my... Damn it. I had something funny to say at the end and I've lost it. Fuck.
That's funny enough.
Well,
existence is pain.
Existence is pain. Everyone already knows this. Come on.
I'm Mr. Me6. Look at me.
And my final advice for everybody tonight is, no matter where you're going in life, always keep an eye out for Johnny, the tackling Alzheimer's patient.